In this video, we will be learning about again division of a polynomial by another polynomial. But in this question, that is exercise 2.3 question number 2, it reads as check whether the first polynomial, that is t square minus 3, this is the first polynomial, this divides the first and the second polynomial. So first polynomial is a factor of the second polynomial by dividing the second polynomial by the first polynomial, meaning we need to divide them and then find out whether the first polynomial is the zero or is the factor of the second polynomial. When we see the factor of second polynomial, or factor basically means when we divide another number by that number and it leaves no remainder, then we call that a factor. Meaning if we divide this polynomial by the first polynomial, the remainder should be 0. If we don't get remainder 0, then that is not the factor. So we divide, the first polynomial divides the second polynomial. In this, I'll be showing you another method of finding the quotient. So what you need to do is take the highest power with its coefficient. So 2t power 4, that is the highest power and its coefficient. Now from the divisor portion, take the highest power with its coefficient. So we have t square, it doesn't have any coefficient, that is it has 1, so 1 is there. If it has some other coefficient, put that coefficient as well. Now we know that here we have power 2, here we have power 4. So this power, they cancel each other, so when we do this we have 2. So we have t2 square. Now this is the quotient. So we put t2 square. This is another method of dividing. I showed you in the first question the other method. You can directly divide it. If you are able to do it, do that. If you are not able to do it, try to do this as well. Now again, we'll proceed the same process. We'll do the same process. That is, the first, this t2 square, that quotient, will have to multiply both the terms. Now I'll not be writing here. I'll be directly writing what it becomes. So 2t square into t square is 2t power 4. We have a minus and we have a plus, so we get minus, and 2t square into 3 is 6t square. Now as I told you before, that when we write, we have to be very careful while writing, because I am writing this portion in a place under where there is a cube, but here we have square. So if I start writing like this, I'll make a mistake and I'll make a blunder here. So I should not be writing like this. So this has to go under this number, that is the third term. So you just need to keep that in mind and write it in its correct position. Now we subtract, so it becomes like this. So we have same coefficient, t power 4, t power 4, they cancel and become 0. Now we cannot subtract this first, so we need to write 3t square, 3t cube, because this is the highest power left. So 3t cube, and we have a minus and a plus, they subtract, so 6 minus 2 is 4t square, and we know that 6 has the positive sign and it is bigger, so plus, and we drop the remaining terms. Now to find out, this is the first quotient, to find out the second quotient, we take the highest power in this dividend part, that is 3t cube, and we divide with the same divisor, t square. So when we have 3, we have 2, they subtract and we are left with 1. So the quotient becomes 3t1, or simply 3t. So here the sign is positive, so we put positive 3t. Again we multiply these two numbers, keeping in mind that after multiplication it has to go on the proper place. So 3t into 2t square is 3t cube. 3 into 3 is 9t. So 9t here, not here, here. So minus 9t. We subtract. So this cancels because they are in opposite side and are equal. Here again we subtract because they are opposite side and they are equal and become 0. So this drops first. So 4t square minus 12. Now we need to get the third quotient. So this is the highest power here. So 4t square by t square or 1t square. So t square cancel. We are left with 4. So this is the third quotient. So it is positive. So positive 4. Now again it has to multiply both terms. 4 into t square is 4t square. 4 into 3 is 12. Plus into minus is minus. So sign changes. Same term, same coefficient, different sign. 0. Same number, different sign. It becomes 0. So we see that since Rx is equals to 0, then we write that t square minus 3 is the factor of polynomial t to 2t to the power 4 plus 3 t to the power 3 minus 2t square minus 9t minus 12. And this is our answer. So I want you to try question number 2 and 3 as well for better understanding. If you find any problem, you can always ask questions here.